Hey, this is my final project video. My name's Sam Green, and the goal of my project was to perform real-time audio synthesis. Um, Basically, I have some GPIO that are set up to trigger certain percussive sounds. So, like, the idea was to kind of make like a kind of a drum set or something like that. I used Buildroot as we have in class, and I targeted the Raspberry Pi 4B. Um, Other things that I had to do were setting up an audio callback system to continuously process and send samples to the audio device. I had to configure all of the audio devices and set up Buildroot to support that. And then there's also some work to interface the GPIO. Overall, the biggest challenge that I had was setting up the cross compilation dual chain. Definitely, I had experience with Buildroot from class, and getting that set up was not too bad, but setting up cross compiling my source code and really the dependencies of my source code was the biggest challenge. Every dependency I had an issue with linking or was getting issues with the assembler. So also just issues getting Buildroot to build my dependencies for my target hardware instead of the host, just because it's the way some of the configuration scripts for it were set up. But part of that was kind of inherent to the dependencies. Part of that was just a lack of understanding on my end of how everything that's going on with a makefile. I guess I've always just kind of done it on the host and magic happened, but now I had to figure out what was actually going on. So that was probably one of my biggest lessons learned. I also learned about audio devices on Linux. I guess I had thought that would be a little bit more straightforward, and maybe once I figured out all the layers to it, it was more straightforward. But there are a lot of high and low level things going on that I wasn't really aware of. So that's an overview of my challenges and lessons learned. Now we can go over here for a demo. All right, so this is my setup here. I've got the Raspberry Pi. It's booting up right now, and it's just hooked up to HDMI, keyboard, and then this is actually the audio jack, which is going to some speakers over there. So it's booting up now, and we should see, I think most importantly, that we're loading the, it's a module here, this BCM 2835. So that's like a module that's getting loaded into the kernel. And if we log in here, so we can see the kernel module is loaded here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the demo. All right, so if we come over here, you can see that as I trigger the GPIO, you can hear some sound. So we'll do that. You can hear, this is not like a pre-recorded sample, it's being synthesized in real time. And then this is like a symbol here. So that's my demo, and thanks.